Are we live? Okay, I think we are hopefully now officially live on YouTube. Fingers crossed, lads. Let me know in chat if we are live today. What is up to Black Smoke, Spidey, Nanyol, BB, X Mad? Hope you're doing well. Abade as well. Are we coming through, man? Are we coming through all right? I can't see anything right now. It's this really isn't. Okay, we're live. We're live now. Okay, good. That's great to know, man. That's great to know. Yo, what is up, Rib93 Ford? I bet people at Kabam finally got their personal accounts into Act 6.2 and realized their mistakes prevented them from completing their own content. Dude, I certainly hope so, man. I certainly hope so. But thank you very much for the very early super chat, dude. Absolute mad love there. Let's get you up there as our blubberiest whale of the day with a $5 super chat straight off the bat. So what we're going to do today, lads, is we got 3 and a bit hours to 100% uncollected. You can tell I'm very close to getting a 5th featured 6-star crystal, which we're going to open tonight once all of the brand new crystals come in. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it, man. It should be a really good time. That crystal is looking so hit or miss, man. So it might be an amazing opening tonight, or we might get absolutely ruined. Hopefully it is going to be a pretty good opening, but we'll see what happens, boys. Yo, what is up, Alexander, One Cereal, Zenos, Harris, Random, Burn, Adapt, Blue Jay, Everett, Matt, Baby, and Cameron. Hope you're all doing well today. Right, let's start off in Chapter 1, man. Go for some of the slightly more straightforward stuff first. We're going to be playing a lot of Ghost today, just because I need to hone my skills and practice a little bit more for tomorrow, because I think Ghost is going to be really good for the brand new variant tomorrow, considering all tech champions are Magneto and Domino immune, and also gain a little bit of increased duration to their debuffs as well. But I'm very interested to see, like, in the new variant tomorrow, because there's that, what is it, that node where if you haven't landed a hit in, haven't landed a hit? What am I on about? I'm getting confused with this one. Sorry, the node in variant increases your debuff duration by 10%. Oh my goodness, right, I need to practice, man. Just practice, get into the flow of Ghost today. I can't talk and play Ghost really well at the same time, man. We'll get there today, though, boys. We'll get there today. But what I was trying to say is there is a node in the brand new variant that comes out tomorrow that increases debuff duration by 10% for every tech champion on your team. So I think if you got 5 techs, you can have 50% more duration on your parries, hopefully. Fingers crossed on that one, boys. Fingers crossed on that one. Hey, what is up, Judah? Thank you very much for the $2 super chat. Hope you were doing well, mate. But this is it, boys. We're going to get back into the swing of things with Ghost. Let's phase here. Wait for him to attack me. There we go. Look at that. Getting a handle on it. I just forgot to play Ghost for the start of that first fight. But hopefully I can deliver a solid performance today, man. That'd be quite good. Variant 3 hype, 6.3 hype, no more gates hype. Things are looking promising, man. I don't think I'm overly fussed about getting back into the CCP, if I'm perfectly honest, Cam. So yeah, I just don't have much of an interest. I'd rather stay outside of the CCP and cover all these wonderful videos and have no fears of expressing my concerns of any sort of repercussion. So yeah, man, I don't want to be the first guy to get kicked out of the content creator program twice, dude. I'm alright, mate. I'm alright. Do I think Kabam will add a Cavalier difficulty for the event quest? I imagine Uncollected came in with the release of 5.4, so there's a chance that Cavalier could come in with a release of like 6.4, or maybe shortly after, but we'll have to see on that one, man. But I'd like Cavalier. I'd really enjoy Cavalier, man. The rewards I imagine would be insane on a monthly basis for it as well. So I'm very open to it, dude. Very open to it. Right, these gear cogs inside my head, man. They've got to be operating rather fast to play Ghost quite efficiently. I was worried she's going to special one there, but that should be enough. Plenty of overkill in the first chapter, boys. I'm excited for the opening, Bojan. I'm a little bit nervous, bro. I'm not gonna lie. We had, you know, this weekend was too good, dude. It was way too good. So I feel like today, I might be the proud owner of a dupe level 100 Ebony Moor. Dude, imagine if I got Ebony Moor from every single one of the crystals. Like, how savage would that be tonight? So we'll see what happens, man. We'll see what happens. But I could get many copies of Ebony Moor and Deadpool X-Force. You never really know, man. You never really know. So I'm excited because it could be a really good opening, but at the same time, it could be terrible as well. So we'll see what happens. Yo, what's up, Silver? Hope you're doing well. Today's my birthday, so I brought some Coal Cavaliers, and I got them as a 5-star, super pumped. Well, dude, huge congratulations, man. I love my Cull Obsidian. We've got a ton of Cull Obsidian gameplay on the channel. If you want to check the champion out, find some good uses for him. But any scenario where you've got like a few easy matchups to ramp him up, like he's just absolutely crazy for. So yeah, I'm a big fan of Cull Obsidian there. What time? I'm going to be doing it just after 6, because I just want to make sure that the crystal comes into the game as described before I open it. Oh, unfortunately, Korg didn't play into anything there, but it's alright. Right, I wasn't going to be able to special to him down in time. Oh no, I didn't dash back. Is that going to be enough? That was still enough. Oh, mate, my ghost skills are rusty today, man. They're really rusty. Let's go for Superior Iron Man, though. Should be good. Do I have subtitles for the stream? I don't think I have them in terms of my options. Let me have a quick look, see if there's anywhere I can enable subtitles, because there's a brand new YouTube dashboard on the back. Right, I don't think there's any option from what I can see. Yeah, I don't see anything. There's like closed captions, but that button is disabled, so there is nothing I can do there, mate. So yeah, apologies that I can't add in subtitles for anybody that might be watching at work, but it's just not letting me. But I don't know if YouTube actually has the capability to do live subtitles or not. Oh no, that was really bad. Okay, we're getting on the recovery now, boys. Oh, come on. Yes. that was magical. That was absolutely magical. Ghost is she's really good for this matchup, man, because whenever he has regeneration, he is all unblockable, which is a tremendously annoying time. So yeah, let's go for path number 2, boys. Hey, what is up, Conplaz? Thank you very much for the super chat, sir. Certainly do appreciate it. I just forgot I needed to display Route 93 Ford as our blubberiest whale of today. So thank you very much, sir. Absolute mad love. Just about managed to get that one sent today, boys. Which champion should I put a 4-star generic into? Ghost, Proxima, Star-Lord, or Void? Ooh, well, Void needs it the most if you want to, you know, play Void a fair bit. But Ghost is nice to have awakened, so is Proxima. But I'd say it's probably between Ghost and Void, at least in my opinion. Yo, I'm Tadal. Thank you very much for the super chat, man. Certainly do appreciate it. Absolute mad love, dude. Absolute mad love. Hope you're doing well today. But, dude, my bank account definitely appreciates the super chat today, man. Absolutely been rinsing it the last few months, and with having to pay for some renovations to my house, it's getting pretty dry, boys. It's getting pretty dry. But we'll be fine, man. We'll be fine. Got a few interesting brand deals and stuff in the pipeline, so your boy can make some of those coins back, eh? Right, let's go for Ghost in this one. I've finally completed Act 5 and I'm working on exploring. I'm stuck on Lines in the Sand. Any tips? I would say, what are you stuck on in Lines of the Sand? Is there any specific quest or like path or fight that you can't really get past, because Lines in the Sand is very annoying to fully explore. My advice would be, if you're exploring Act 5, leave 5.200% till the very last, because that chapter and the Collected chapter are tremendously annoying to deal with, man. Gonna whale out on the Namor Cav runs. I'm not really too sure, Cam. Maybe. I might go for like 1 round or 2. See how that round goes. But we'll see. Also depends on like today's opening as well, dude. Depends on today's opening big time. Alright, should be it. Ah, beautiful, mate. We're getting better, boys. We're getting better. The skills are already going way up there. Yo, what's up, King Deadshot? Hope you're doing well. Thank you very much for the super chat. Michael D. Higgins says, should I pop my featured or spin 5-star, by the way? Loving the videos. Thank you very much, Michael, for the super chat. It really doesn't matter, dude, to the best of my knowledge. So whatever you feel like. Still, like, I love spinning out a 5-star or 6-star champion crystal, because it can be quite exciting watching, like, that crazy character, like, coming around the corner. So, it's always quite a fun experience, at least in my opinion. But we're a little bit too close on the phasing there. As long as we like phase 1 hit, we're good to go, and he can't evade, man. Hey mate, got a 6-star Rhino. Any use for him? Pandito. Unfortunately, not really to the best of my knowledge. Being a little bit annoying on Alliance War defense, but any savvy player can just destroy a Rhino. He's really just not a 6-star champion that you want to see. But who knows, man, he might get buffed or some sort of Spider-Man additional synergy in the future. But for right now, he just really isn't the best for anything. Hey, what's up? I'm Tidal. Thank you very much again for another $5 super chat. We'll get you up there as the blubberiest whale of the day, sir. Oh, far too generous today, dude. Far too generous. But thank you very much. I certainly do appreciate the support. What's the best counter against Nightcrawler? I was going to use Thing and his synergy, but I'm not too sure what to do. Depends like where you're fighting Nightcrawler. If you can stun him, like Thing and the synergies are absolutely fine. Like any champion can work against what is it, Nightcrawler. If you just like parry and then 3 hits, that's definitely the way to you know, get him in the majority of scenarios. But aside from that, any champion that can counter evade, like Quake, Corvus, Ghost, Killmonger. There are a tremendous amount of characters that work really well, like Spider-Gwen, She-Hulk. So yeah, it kind of depends whereabouts the Nightcrawler is. And Michael D. Higgins, absolute mad love for another €5.50 super chat there. Dude, hopefully you get something pretty good out of that 5-star featured. But the current 5-star featured is a little bit... It's very, very miss in a lot of the pools. So hopefully you can luck out and get like the Cull Obsidian or Human Torch or Namor. Or maybe Ronan. Maybe Ebony Maw and Ronan aren't going to be as bad as they are now toward the end of the year. All these champion revamps they've been talking about. There's a good chance Ronan and Ebony Maw are going to see a fairly decent buff. So they might not be the worst to get. But let me know in chat what you get, dude. My 6-star Rhino got a kill this Alliance War round. There you go. A bit of a silver lining there from Adam. So, who knows, man. Your Rhino, he might be able to, you know, dick somebody over with an unblockable medium charge. So, it could happen, boys. It could happen. Alright, let's try and play this matchup well. I'm so rubbish at talking and playing Ghost at the same time, man. Ah, no. Should have retaliated there. My phasing was a little bit too close to finishing. Again, I need to remember, on Mighty Charge, you need to let them hit you twice. That should be enough. Whew. Okay, a couple of mistakes there, but we're getting there, boys. We're getting there. Where should I use my Awakening Gem on Ghost, Scarlet Witch, or Aegon? I definitely use on Aegon out of those 3 champions perfectly. I pulled a 6-star Warlock today. Any use, says Sarah Galea. I think the biggest use for a 6-star Warlock is to kind of draw attention to yourself in chat and get a question answer that is just completely made up. Because 6-star Warlock isn't even in the game yet. So, disappointed, Sarah. Disappointed, or Sarah, or whatever your name may be. But that's incredibly disappointing. Do I rank 3 5-star Luke Cage or Angela, both unawakened? I would go probably for the 5-star Luke Cage out of those two, unless you're having a lot of problems with Havok, in which case I might lean toward the Angela. I was wondering if I should attempt to go for the featured 6-star crystal and attempt to get Namor, but I don't know if it would be worth it. Should I go for normal or featured? It depends, like, what you're after, mate. Because Namor is going to be useful as a 5-star over a 6-star for a much longer period of time. Just because Namor kind of needs his awakened ability and also a lot of signature levels if you want to get the most out of him. So if it's just to get an unduped 6-star Namor, I'd probably just stick to the 10k basics if you don't get that many 6-star crystals. Shall I rank 4 my Hyperion or wait for Corvus and Captain Sparkles? Dude, definitely go for rank 4 Hyperion, man. He's too good. He's too good to pass up. Because Hyperion is just one of the best champions for so much content in this game. So especially if he's a 5-star as well, he's going to last you for an absolute decade. So yeah, I would not hesitate to pull the trigger on that one, man. Your Sunspot gameplay was great, my dude. Thanks, helps me a lot. Oh, I'm certainly glad you enjoyed it, Jordan. Dude, I love playing Sunspot, man. I really, really want to take him up to rank 5 and awaken him. Maybe at some point in the future. Michael D. Higgins says, just nabbed myself a Namor. So happy right now. Dude, huge congratulations, mate. That is exactly the result you want. And I think that does make you our blubbery swell of the day. I think you've sent across... what is it? Just over 12 euros, which I think roughly converts into about 15 US dollars. So, dude, absolute mad love. Let's get you up there as our blubbery swell of the day with a $15 super chat, man. Stuck on the flare nodes in Act 5, any tips? You've just got to get good at parrying, evading, and fighting, you know, normally. And then you can burst flare down with pretty much any champion in the game. Like, it's more about your ability to play and just play aggressively, parry, evade consistently. And as long as you can finish those fights quite quickly, it's not really too much of an issue for a lot of characters there. Should I max sigged my Magneto, so happy. Cool. I'm very glad you're happy with that max sigged Magneto there, Calvin. Well, whatever floats your boat, my dude, whatever floats your boat. But fair play if you are one of the very few players that does enjoy playing Magneto in his current state. I'd love to play Magneto if he got a decent rework. I was gutted when they announced that rework list with a champion buff poll a few months back that Magneto was not on it. I can almost guarantee that I think if Magneto was on that list, mate, he would have won. He would have won. He's just such an iconic character. Yo, what is up, Timothy Rose? I hope you're doing well. I'm really struggling with the 6.2 champion boss. I got Symbiote Supreme, but he's only rank 3. Does he need rank 4, or am I not playing well enough? Even at rank 3, he's completely sufficient, but that fight is tricky, man. It's really tricky unless you get a good handle on it right at the start. So, yeah, just don't beat yourself up too much, man. And if you want some motivation, watch me do it on Whale Milker, because I just got I got wrecked, mate. I got wrecked. Type like free-to-play Act 6.2. You can see me die for like an hour, just because I couldn't get into the river, man. I couldn't get that first phase down. But as soon as I did, it was a really good time. Ah, thank you very much, Clea. She-Hulk good for Act 4. Dude, She-Hulk's great for Act 5 and Act 6 as well. She's such a banging champion. So yeah, She-Hulk's a really, really good character to rank up. How do I play, like, vertical or horizontal? I play vertical like everybody else. I have no idea. I've never met anybody, dude, that plays Marvel Contest of Champions horizontal. Do I think 4-star Cull would be able to do Realm of Legends? If you can play really, really well, the first couple of fights are going to suck. And then once you get to Storm, it's going to be a pretty good time. But Cull he's going to be alright for Realm of Legends. But the first fight, especially when Soldier Man, sucks. Because you have only one charge. Extra 1k for the featured 5-star, worth it. Black ISO. If you want to gamble for Namor or Cull Obsidian, you know, You might as well, mate. You might as well. But it also depends, like, which champions you need, who you're trying to focus on getting, who's going to be the biggest benefit to your roster. Because there's a lot of rubbish in the 5-star featured as well. But if you can get a 4K discount with the Summoner Sigil free trial, you know, it's not the worst one to pick up there. Right, let's go for Wasp in this next matchup there. You pulled a 6-star Aegon today. Dude, huge congratulations on that one, man. That is absolutely phenomenal. Right, let's try and get the stun here. And we're going to go for an intercept. Yeah, that actually worked out quite well. Nihilus can be such a pain, man. If he just backs you into the corner and wrecks you with his constant unstoppable. But that worked out fairly decently, man. Fairly decently. I'm so happy I went for the last like featured 5-star I did and got 6-star Wasp, because the combination of these two, man, is just so good. I think at some point, if we do get 6-star Ghost Awakened and take her up to rank 3, I feel like a sense of obligation to take Wasp up to rank 2 at some point in the future. Hopefully we're going to see some 6-star rank 2 gems pop up. That would be really, really nice in some sort of content. Is that going to be enough? Yeah, it should be, mate. Should be. Why do I get degen when fighting Warlock? What causes it? What causes it? It's if you've got an infection and you regenerate from any source. So I think it disables willpower, but I'm not too... sorry, it doesn't disable willpower. What does it disable? Disables recovery. I don't know how it works with willpower, though. Just a question to anybody that's fought Warlock with Suicide Masteries. Do you take, like, the constant degen from willpower? I'm curious to see if that is a detriment, because I didn't test Warlock with Suicide Masteries on when I was making the video guide. Just went with the old standard basic mastery setup there. Well, I opened 20 Warlock Cavalier Crystals, Seatin. Of course we will, dude. Of course we will. Got 40 Warlock Cavalier Crystals locked in. 2 Clan HQ sponsor browns. And then, if we get enough likes on the second one, man, we're going to go for another one. And maybe another one after that. But the Enablers, man... they've pulled through so much recently. Such an incredibly strong army of Enablers out there at the moment. So... I think there's good odds that we're going to be opening between 80 and 85 Warlock Crystals. But, I don't know, for every yin there's a yang. And this weekend we got really, really lucky. So I think when it comes to the Warlock Cavaliers, we might get a little bit dicked over. But we'll see what happens, man. Hey, what's up, Justin? Hope you're doing well. I'm very good today, mate. I'm very good today. I had a lot of fun making this morning's video. It was a great time. I really liked the Act 6.3 announcement that Kabam made as well. So I think it's a good day for Marvel Contest of Champions. We've got a new 6-star feature coming out tonight. We have the 6-star basic pool getting a lot of really good champions. We got Variant 3 coming out tomorrow. So it's a good time, man. Really, really good time. I'm very, very excited for the stream tomorrow, though. It's going to be so much fun. We're going to get Beezy on board as well. And I am going to stick around even after the initial completion and see how far we can get toward 100% the brand new variant. So we're just going to do a bit of a marathon stream tomorrow. Should be quite fun, though. So yeah, we'll see, man. We'll see what happens. Seen how useful is a 6-star version of Korg? Well, if you get him awakened and put him on defense, he's always going to be very annoying for people to deal with. So yeah, he's certainly not the worst champion to get, mate. But offensively, there aren't too many uses in the game at the moment, to the best of my knowledge, for a 6-star version of Korg. Like, I've got the 5-star version at rank 3, and it's a little bit rare that we end up playing him. Mate, those heavies of the Havok synergy, sending tingles down my spine. Who do I think are the best tech champions to awaken? If I had all the tech champions on one gem, I would still use it on Ghost, because Ghost's awakened ability is tremendously valuable, man. And the more I play Ghost without her awakened ability, the more I miss her awakened ability. So hopefully today we can get 6-star Ghost awakened, man, in the opening a little bit later. But she doesn't need to be awakened, but I really, really do like her awakened ability. Ah, no. Okay, I can't phase now. But it's alright, because the fight is over, boys. Pulled a 6-star Cap Infinity War. Is he used anymore? Yeah, dude, Cap Infinity War is a great 6-star to have. We got a 6-star gameplay video of Cap on the channel, but his block proficiency is just absolutely mad there. Yo, what is up, my boy Pep1000? Hope you're doing well. Top of the morning. I'm insanely jealous of my CEO openings. I got exactly the opposite luck this weekend. Hope the new place is coming together nicely. Cheers, roommates and CEO. Excited for the new 6.3 in Variant 3. It's a good time, man. I was saying this earlier, Pep. Like, it's a good week to be playing MCOC. A lot of good stuff coming out. And we got the Colossus and Old Man Logan buff bait around the corner. I haven't got into it yet, but we'll see if we can get into it, or if I'm just going to have to get a bit of gameplay footage off some subscribers. So let me know, man, if you are in the Colossus and Old Man Logan beta and a bit of a sick player that wants to send me a load of gameplay footage to analyze and review. That'd be very much appreciated. But also, mad love to Pep for the super chat as well, dude. Hope you're doing well today. Let's get the heavy up, and we got an evade there. This defensive node is just a bit annoying. Okay, sorted there, boys. Hey, what is up, Noah? Thank you very much for the super chat there, and also Michael as well. Hope you're doing well. But yeah, thank you so much. He's nabbed your spot though, Michael. He's still $2 ahead, my dude. Seatin Warlock or Sun's spot. It's hard to say because I don't have Warlock yet, and the champion hasn't been released, so I haven't seen anybody play him yet. But Sun's spot is really good. However, I feel Warlock has strong capability to just be one of the craziest champions overall, because there's a lot Warlock can bring to the table. He's a lot of utility, very versatile. So yeah, we'll see what happens, man. Okay, I can't phase because I've got armor break active at the moment, which is really annoying. But there we go, Captain Marvel's down, boys. Still waiting for the Colossus buff. It's not long now, man. The beta starts in, what is it, a week and a bit now. Do I think you could do all Realm of Legends with a 45k team rating? Doesn't really matter about your team rating. It matters about the champions that you have, and also your ability to play well. You can parry and evade consistently. You could do it with like a 3k team rating if you had like a 3-star Star-Lord and 2-star Guillotine. So yeah, team rating just doesn't really matter when it comes to anything in Marvel Contest of Champions. It's about the characters that you possess and the skill that you have. Is a Mega rank 5 worthy if I do not run the Suicide Masteries? Potentially. Like, he really is a champion that gains nothing but an insane amount of benefit from the Suicide Masteries. So he's a really good one to... you know, if you're playing a Mega at rank 5, you want to dupe 200 him, you'll probably, like, put on Suicide Masteries and you'll never want to take him off. He's okay without Suicide Masteries, though, but he really does need them if you want to see some levels of insanity from that man. But he is just the ultimate Suicide champion for the most part, just because he turns it all into more damage and more regeneration and all sorts of fun stuff as well. Yo, Seatin, thanks for the tips of the Collector. Really helped defeat him. Huge congratulations. Getting the Collector down is still like a massive feat of achievement for any progressing player. So yeah, huge congrats on that one. Just beat Act 4. Congratulations as well, Primal. You want Cull Obsidian? Cull Obsidian is great to have, man. I'm interested to see if Cull Obsidian is going to work quite well in the brand new variant. Because I think if you can get through some of the earlier fights, you might be able to just cheese mode burst down some of the bosses. But new variant, man, I am really looking forward to it. Should be a great time. Yo, what is up, Michael D. Higgins? Dude, sniping that Blubberest Whale spot. So I think the your total now is, I think it's $24 US. Just doing the rough conversion off the top of my head. So yeah, absolute mad love, man. Hope you're doing well. Who should I rank for, Namor or Ghost? I would say... Depends who's awakened, first and foremost, but probably I'd probably lean toward Ghost over Namor, even if both were awakened Sig 200. But depends who you need for what content, really, man. They are both really decent champions. I know you just pulled the Namor there, so I think you want to work toward taking both up to rank 4 and rank 5, but Ghost is just an insane champion for so much content. I got the champion as my first 5-star. Is that good? First and foremost, thank you very much for the $2 super chat there, Raptor Jesus. Absolute mad love. Really do appreciate that one. And secondly, the champion, is he good? He's alright. He's not the best. He's not the worst. But he can deal some alright damage once you get his Furies up. So those are my thoughts, man. It could have been much worse, but he's got some alright matchups against some of the most threatening champions of the universe. Some more popular characters like Archangel, Blade, Hyperion, because you can gain the Fury much faster. Which means in those matchups you can regenerate much faster as well if they are on a final boss node. Champion, he isn't the best, but he does have some uses as well. Yo, what is up, Heart? Hope you're doing well today, dude. Good day to you as well. Alright, that should be perfect. Whew. There we go, boys. Straight in the bin. Yo, what is up, Road Scholar Comics? Hope you're doing well. I like the Kabam admits they were wrong video, bro. I had to have a little bit of fun with it at the start, man. Just because they were so stubborn. They were so stubborn around March, mate. They were like closing down threads all over the place, like slapping out bans that to anybody that was like having a bit of a joke about. And they were just getting really silly on the forums, and they just came across like throughout that whole debacle just really like arrogant, like we know what's best for the game, like trust me, gates are going to be amazing, like we know what we're doing with this content. And then the content comes out 6.2, they take it to the next level in comparison to 6.1, and literally nobody plays their content. So I found that just an amazing end to the whole 5 and 6 star gate saga. So I wanted to goof around a little bit, but I like that they kind of admitted their mistakes, even if it was quite late. And also I like that they're making some seemingly positive changes to their design direction for 6.3 and also future content. Because I think looking at Act 6.2, man, it really did not encourage much enthusiasm for the future of the game. So I'm glad that they're kind of back at the helm, hopefully listening to the players and the data and just making some more sensible decisions. So fingers crossed that they're actually just going to go back now and remove the 4-star ban from Act 6 overall, or at the very least go into 6.2 and just remove the excessive gates, man, because they are really just so unnecessary. Yo, what's up, Ashley? Just did the first quest in Act 6. Sabretooth is a pain. He's a little bit annoying, man. That no retreat Sabretooth is certainly not the most generous fight sometimes, because you can get nuked by that degeneration. But hey, you're one step closer to Cavalier, dude. And getting slightly addicted to Cavalier crystals like everybody else that reaches Cavalier. Prepare to have absolutely no units ever in your stash. But yeah, huge congrats, man. Yo, what is up? I like skills. Hope you're doing well today, dude. Nice to see you knocking about on the stream. If I got a date when I'm going to move into the new house, we didn't have any specific date because we got the house at the moment. We've had it for about a month and a half now, but we've just been doing like massive renovations. We've got all of the upstairs ceiling redone and just kind of repainting, redecorating, replastering, refilling, and just doing all sorts of like DIY jobs all over the place. So it's been quite a mission, man. A lot of my downtime, like when I'm not in my studio playing MCOC, I'm at my house doing some sort of DIY stuff. So, yeah, it's definitely been a learning curve for myself as well, because I have never really been much of a DIY person, but I've learned how to do all sorts of stuff recently. paint properly and fill properly and sand down, and just all the preparation associated with decorating and, you know, jazzing some stuff up a little bit there. So it's pretty fun, man. I got Thor Jane Foster for my first 5-star and Cyclops Blue from the second. Oh, that's not what you want to see, dude. I'm really sorry about that luck there. I think I should focus on getting the first clear of Labyrinth or getting the champion down in 6.2. I would say if you can get, like, the final phase evades down, Adam, like, definitely practice, like, dueling the champion and looking for the timing of, like, dexteritying his special one headbutt. And if you can get that down, then go for the champion. Because Labyrinth is going to be a little bit more expensive overall, and the rewards are probably about the same, arguably maybe slightly worse than 6.2 clearing. Get a few more 5-star shards, a few more T4 CC, but also you get the rank up gem from the clear of, what is it, Act 6 Chapter 2. And that one, I would say, just the quest by itself, if you can get that champion fight down, figure out what's going on, then it should be maybe a little bit easier. But yeah, that's probably what I would focus on trying to sort out if I were in your scenario, man. Oh, that's far off the heavy there. I forgot the node on this one. Is it special attacks cost 50% less? Oh, yeah. That's cool, man. Works out well. Well, I'm a casual whaler, but not a savvy saver on crystals or units. Okay, I don't know why this notification bot keeps popping up, man. That's a little bit annoying. I feel you, man. I feel you. I think your, you know, Cavaliers, they can either just be a terrible time or a pretty good time, but they're so much better in comparison to the Grandmaster crystals. Like I had, what was it, a year and a bit of opening Grandmaster crystals and just doing one round, and now we've upped, you know, that one round, usually like 2 to 4 rounds every time a new champion is released. Just because probably about half of the Cavalier Crystal openings overall, I walk away relatively satisfied. But as well, you know, I'm just making all this money back anyway from YouTube ad revenue, which is a glorious arrangement, man. Works out quite well. Yo, what is up, Dana? Hope you're doing well. Good to see you knocking about on the live stream today. Should I use a generic Awakening Gem on my Human Torch or Killmonger? I would not use a generic Awakening Gem on either one of those champions, because neither of them really need to be awakened. So yeah, that's my personal thoughts on that one. Save it for a Beyond God tier champion. There's a Marvel Future Fight YouTuber. Are you talking about Cynic Alex, man? Dude, Cynic Alex, he's the biggest fan of the channel. But I love Cynic Alex. I certainly can't fault him at all, mate. And what can I say, bro? We got, you know, the tier list format. It's so good. It's just too good, mate. It's just way, way too good. So I don't blame other games for getting a bit of inspiration from it at all. And he's perfectly... I've got zero issue with it. Ah, there we go, boys. Hey, see, I have a rank 5 duped Captain Findy War, a rank 5 duped Aegon, and a 6-star Havok. Are they enough to go for Cavalier? Definitely the Aegon alone, I think, is the ultimate powerhouse for doing Act 6.100%. So I would try and rank 5 the Aegon before going for that. But also, yeah... Even rank 4, he should be enough, man. He should be enough. So yeah, I reckon you can power through. And the cap's really good for various chapters. Mainly, what is it? The first 2 quests he's really good for. I think the third quest as well, cap's really good for. But it's really that crossbones. You want to make sure you ramp up Aegon so you can shrug off debuffs. And then you're good to go, mate. You're sorted from there on out. So I reckon you're fine, mate. Is Ghost hardest to play effectively? Yeah, without a doubt, Ghost is one of the hardest champions to play effectively. Like, she is a very tricky champion to learn, and takes ages to properly master Ghost as well. So she just takes a lot of practice, because there are a lot of different scenarios and conditions that you are performing different combos and, you know, baiting out and trying to phase a certain amount of different attacks. And all sorts of different behavior when it comes to the opponent's AI as well. What the hell? Dude, this has told me, like, it's going to be auto-installed tonight, like, 3 times already in the last 10 minutes. It's a bit excessive. Right, that should be good. Who should I rank 5 first? Havok and Wasp or Undupe Cap Infinity War? Depends on your options, really, mate. I wouldn't be in too much of a rush to rank 5 and Havok and Wasp. So I'd maybe lean a bit more toward the Undupe Cap Infinity War if I had to pick one personally. But you don't really want to rank 5 Cap, so you've got him awakened. And at like SIG level max out, so either 99 or 200, or at least like halfway there, so you can get a lot of the utility quite reliably. Okay, we've got heavy hitter, aggressive. We'll see what we can do, man. When a new champion's entering the 6-star crystal, it should be in about 3 hours, like after the new feature comes out. So not too long now, man. I'm sitting on a 6-star. Yeah, you definitely want to wait, man, if you are sitting on a 6-star for sure. Right, hopefully we can get the stun here. Ah, no. But the ability accuracy reduction got rid of the unstoppable twice. That is some tremendous value there. Okay, that should be enough. A bit of a jammy kill, boys. We sort it out in the end. But yeah, you definitely want to wait for tonight Rhodes Scholar Comics. It's not too long now, and you've got like, what is it, Human Torch, Captain Marvel, Nick Fury, Obsidian, Carnage, Annihilus, Ronin. There's a lot of, you know, champions that are substantially better than the Deadpool X-Force that are entering that crystal. So yeah, I go for it, dude. Oh, thank you very much, Dishonorable Jedi. I'm certainly glad you did enjoy it, man. I had a very fun time making that one. It was incredibly enjoyable to sit down and record that. But it was also great news as well, man. I'm very glad that Kabam have finally realised that they maybe need to take a bit of a better approach to their content design that involves skill and strategy and wider rosters instead of all sorts of random luck for the most part. Alright, I think the Sinister could be hitting quite hard if we do mess up here, man. Oh, that's so much fury! Okay, we got him, man. We got him. Let's go. This is going to be, I imagine, miles of overkill. Yeah, that's perfect, mate. Absolutely perfect. I think, like, next Mr. Sinister run, we can just go straight to a Special 3. That Special 1 was really wasted, because all the charges just got lost and detonated early anyway. But, yeah, let's move over to the right-hand side now. Do we want to go for Nick Fury? Let's go far right. I haven't checked any of the nodes yet, but we've got utility for days with Ghost, mate. She's a one-woman utility machine, so we've got a lot going on there. Okay, Power Shield Nick Fury. Bit of an interesting one here. Let's go for 6-star Ghost. I don't know if 6-star Ghost is overkill. Actually, maybe I should have gone for the 5-star one here. So I literally just wanna get power, mate. It doesn't really matter too much. Special 1 should be like more than enough as well, just to get him into like the next phase. See if we can bait out heavy here. Go for a 5 combo. Oh yeah, I forgot he can't No! No! Oh, man! I went to phase intercept there, but I forgot that Nick Fury, while he's above 5 tactical charges, is always going to hit. So I should have just brought Havok here, man. Oh, why did I forget that interaction, man? That's so bad. What an absolute scrub, boys. So we're just left with the 5-star version of Ghost and a sense of I am an absolute idiot. So it's all a bit of fun, man. Dude, this notification, what is going on, boys? What is going on? Let me see if I can get rid of it, because if this pops up like every 10 minutes for the next like 2 hours, I'm just going to be triggered, man. I'm going to be way too triggered. Software update. Maybe if we click on it. Maybe if we click on it now, It's never going to come back. Fingers crossed that that is it. If not, I might just update it, man. Hey, what's up, Carson? Hope you're doing well today. Is Iron Man Infinity War good on defense? In the lower tiers, yes. In the higher tiers, not as much, but sometimes he can be quite good and get a few kills. But depending on the node and scenario you put him in. Hey, Seatin, who should I awaken? 4-star Omega or 4-star Aegon? I would probably go for Aegon if I had to pick one out of those two, dude. Especially if you still have like 100% Act 5 to do. Because Awakened Aegon is just, he's crazy good, man. Crazy good. Right, hopefully that's going to be enough. Not quite. Maybe I should have just gone for Ghost, actually. Oh, well. Right, sorted, boys. Straight in the bin. Just pulled Nick after I finished the Uncollected event quest, took him to rank 3 and have everything with a tier 4 basic for rank 4. Huge congrats, dude. Hopefully you get him awakened at some point as well, because the awakened ability just honestly takes Nick Fury to such a crazy level. I'm a big fan of my Nick Fury, man. He's always in like Alliance Quest map 7 for me, though. Because I take the final section like do you bleed path, so it's a path where you can only like deal bleed damage to the opponent, and Nick Fury is the strongest bleeder in the game by quite a large margin, I would say. Like Domino's, if you get a crit bleed, man, Domino's definitely near there as well, but Nick Fury is just crazy for the bleed damage. Yo, Michael, thank you very much for the super chat, sir. Certainly do appreciate it. You've got your total up to, I believe it's about $27 US now. So yeah, absolutely mad love. Hope you're doing well. Is 4-star Blade worth the generic Awakening gem? If you are playing Blade for a lot of stuff, and like he's very core to your progression and you know how to utilize his regeneration quite well by dashing back and holding block, and you can play like that confidently, maybe, but also depends on what else you're trying to do. He's arguably worth the generic though, because that regeneration, if you are a very skilled Blade player, is so valuable, man, so valuable. So yeah, it's a bit of a debatable one, but if you're a big fan, then potentially. What's that? 10,300 prestige, good or bad? I think that's quite good. It's not like most people in the top tier have about 10,600 at the moment. I know I'm very close to that myself. So it's not bad, Tim. Not bad at all. I think that's like a top 50 alliance level there. Maybe even like top 20, top 30. But honestly, I don't know what some of the lower alliances are on kind of prestige-wise. Damn, I was hoping to get some feedback damage on that, man. Surely Beast is the best bleeder? I don't know what game you're playing, Paul, but he is certainly not. Does Beast have a bleed? He does have a bleed, right? Does he? I can't even remember, man. I think he does have a bleed. I'm pretty sure he has some form of bleed. Is 5-star unduped Gwenpool worth rank 4? Depends on your other options and what kind of content you're trying to go for. But maybe, man. Maybe. Like Gwenpool, she's a very hard-hitting champion for a lot of progressing players. And if you can use her to shred through some content, she might have a lot of use for you, dude. Oh, pardon me. I had no idea of those synergies with Champion, Hela, etc. I was always putting 5.3 and 4 on the back burner. I'll just do it tomorrow. Ran through it in an hour with Thing because of me. Oh, Alec, I'm glad that I could inspire you to do that, dude. But yeah, very, very nice stuff, man. Very, very nice stuff. Thing is, like, he's crazy OP, man. And you definitely don't want to ignore those synergies when it comes to Thing. Because those synergies, they just take him to a level of honest insanity, dude. He is so much fun to play for questing. I'm excited to see if he's going to perform quite well in the brand new variant that comes out tomorrow. Oh, no. Okay. Let's go for a parry there. Special 2. straight in the bin. Is there a power sting? Yeah, there is. Okay, cool. Perfect, mate. Perfect. It's part of his god-awful awakened ability. Dude, I need to get around to doing my beast rank up and gameplay video sometime soon. You know, I need to revisit, need to kind of expand my knowledge on beast there. Yeah, Lone. I do really want to get around to it at some point soon, because it has been a very, very long time since I've played around with Beast. And there's zero chance of us getting him as a 6-star today. One of the really good things about the 6-star featured crystal pool is there are no champions in it that I already have as an awakened 6-star. So that means we're not going to get any more levels on our cable, no more levels on the rocket, no more levels on the guillotine, no more levels on the Winter Soldier. So that is a tremendous silver lining, man. Really, really looking forward to hopefully getting some very, very good new additions. And there are some great champions that obviously I'd love to awaken, like Ghost and also Namor. But yeah, we'll see what happens, man. We'll see what happens. Come on, this has got to be enough damage, man. It's got to be enough damage. Oh, it's looking good. Miles of overkill, boys. Miles of overkill. That special 3, it's too satisfying to fire off, lads. Way too satisfying. Oh, I love it, man. Absolutely love it. And it's just so good for the Sinister matchup as well. Like, Havok is a really, really good Mr. Sinister counter. If you didn't already know that, fun fact of the day. Is he still in Arena at the moment? Is this the weekend he is in Arena? I've totally forgotten. Like, I haven't been looking at Arena 2. I think it might be. I think Cyclops is in Arena as well this weekend. But if you haven't got Havok and he's still in Arena, you should get him. Even the 4-star is tremendously useful for all sorts of progression. So yeah, go for it, man. Have I done Uncollected on the free-to-play? Not yet. I just haven't had the time to do it on the free-to-play account yet, but I'd like to very soon. Might do it like maybe later tonight, just the completion, and see how we get on there. Alright, perfect little takedown of Green Goblin there. It's so much fun, mate. So much fun, that special 3. Any quick way to gain 206-star shards? I've already explored the Uncollected quest. Not really to the best of my knowledge, especially if you've done the variants as well. It's like Act 6 variant, Awaken a 5-star champion, win a high-tier Alliance War, Sinister Labs as well. You can get like 40 per day, but that's still going to be 5 days. So not that I can, no mystery way, unless I might have revealed a way that you might be able to gain them. But tomorrow you can gain more 6-star shards via doing variant completion. That's going to be an easy way to get 200 there. If you just do one chapter, I think that should give you 200. Whoa, yeah, that worked out well, man. Literally every one of Wasp's heavy attacks is it's like a special attack, man. Just in terms of the damage, it's so good. Right, let's move that over just a little bit to the left there, and then we're gonna move on to Hela or Quake. Let's go for Hela, boys. Let's go for Hela. I see a dark future for me. Yeah, you're right. It is, you know, there are a lot of champions in that crystal tin that ain't too bad, but the odds are definitely not in my favor overall. So yeah, we'll see, man. We'll see what we end up getting. But some champions like Awakening Ebony Maw in the short term is not going to feel great, but in the longer term it might be quite good. So we'll have to see what we get blessed with. Kind of just make the most of it, but hopefully, dude, if I can get a 6-star Sunspot, I'm going to be tremendously happy. Alright, is that going to take Hela down? Not quite. Practicing those intercepts. Sword boys. Seeing, should I rank Symbiote Supreme, Korg or Sentinel? Ooh, well, it's definitely between Symbiote Supreme and Sentinel, but When it comes to like Symbiote Supreme, it's kind of the option that I would probably say. However, the new variant comes out tomorrow, and Sentinel is apparently meant to be crazy stacked for that variant. There's a buff that really enhances Sentinel, so Sentinel might be better to take up if you want to focus on that variant fairly quickly. But it depends, man. It depends what content you want to crack on and smash out. But Sentinel and Symbiote are great champions to have at the highest possible rank. But I wouldn't say worry about ranking up Korg, dude. And that's why I love Ghost Awakened ability. You can just absorb and just completely mitigate all that damage, turn it into power, chuck a nasty special 2 right back at him. That's glorious, man. That was so glorious. But let's make sure we go to, I think, Killmonger this time. Quadruple dupes Deadpool X-Force. It's gonna happen, mate. One of the champions tonight, I've braced myself, is gonna be Deadpool X-Force. It's gotta be a Deadpool or an Abomination. I think I'm gonna be the very proud owner of both of those champions probably this evening. But even if I do get completely shat on, we've had a good weekend overall. I'm so happy with the 6-star version of Thing. Really happy with my 5-star Sunspot as well. So yeah, we'll see, man. We'll see. I really want to take Sunspot up so badly, man. I want to rank 5 that champion like crazy. But there is a chance we could walk away with an awakened 6-star version of Sunspot today. And that would be the dream, man. If we could get Sunspot twice, Ghost once, Namor once, and who else? And a Deadpool X-Force to top it off. That would be perfect, mate. But we'll see, boys. We'll see what happens. Last and 6-star Sentinel. Have you got yours awakened, Tim, or have you just got them unawakened? I've got an unawakened one, man, and also a 5-star rank 3. I'm interested to see how viable he's going to be, dude. Yo, what is up to Kranos? Huge congratulations on your Legends run last month. About to start work, but wanted to ask you, what is a solid Legends run time for the event quest, my friend? Oh, I thought you got Legends last month, dude, by your Twitter thing this morning. But for this month, what would it be? It's really hard to say. Generally, anything that is like about 3 hours 20 and under is relatively safe. But Legends times, they vary like so much. So I don't know 100%, dude, but that's a general guideline for what you want to shoot for. Anything under 320 or half 3 can get it. Maybe 340 if it's a little bit of a slow month. I need to see that Ghost No Synergy gameplay. Separates men from boys. One day, man. I'm like barely a good Ghost player with the Synergy, let alone without it. So I need a little bit of skill on up to do before then, eh? Kabam will give Seatin the good champion, so the rest of us falsely think we can get the same luck. Who knows, man? I really don't think with the history that I have with Kabam, that anybody at Kabam's rigging my crystals, I feel like we just have like good weekends and bad weekends, because we have had, you know, our fair share of absolutely terrible crystal openings on this channel, man. So sometimes the way it be, you know, RNG, it's a fun game, eh? You're gonna have great weekends and you're gonna have many terrible ones. I love the Wasp synergy as well. Makes it so much easier to get charges on the opponent, especially when Havok is awakened. Can even block for charges. Alright, let's do it. Bit too late. It shouldn't matter though, because we have not even gotten to like charge detonation, because Havok's special 3 is like the special 3 damage, and then the damage dealt after it is all your charges exploding, and he's just like so dead just from the special 3 damage. So I love my rank 5 Havok, man. 6-star Havok is a great pull for anyone, man. He's such a powerful character. Yeah, that is true, man. I don't think like getting his analysis charges up is the most annoying thing in the world, and especially if you've got like double analysis charge gain, you're just having a little bit of a laugh, mate. Yo, what is up, Luke? Hope you're doing well today. Design my perfect MCOC character. I honestly haven't thought about that question at all, man. What my perfect MCOC character have? I don't know. Just All sorts, mate. All sorts. Yeah, I can't come up with a good enough answer, and I don't have the brain power to think about that one at the moment. But thank you very much for tuning in today, dude. Certainly do appreciate it. There we go. Nice little special one. Ghost is probably one of the most perfect movie to game characters you could ever ask for, man. Works tremendously well. I'm tempted to take my Havok up watching this. He's rank 3 at the moment, but unawakened. Dude, I took my Havok to rank 5 unawakened, man. Like, I liked him that much, and he was so useful for... Whenever I have, like, diss track in Alliance Quest, I always bring Havok in. This week, I've got the Pleasure to Burn path, so I'm bringing in Sunspot instead of Havok. But Havok is crazy good, man. Crazy good for all sorts of stuff. There's a lot of utility kind of built into the character that you don't immediately realize until you play him. And then you just see how useful he is for all sorts of crazy matchups. So yeah, I'm a really big fan of Havok. Yo, what is up, James? Thank you very much for the super chat there. Should I rank 5 my 4-star Awakened Thing or rank 3 5-star Quake? Ooh, depends how much you enjoy playing Thing and if you got the team synergy and what you want to use him for. But that 5-star Quake is an amazing character to take up. So if you're a very good Quake player, then I would definitely lean toward Quake. But if you are a fairly like mid-tier player that can play like Thing quite well with a full team synergy, you know, that we used in the 6-star Thing rank up and game or level up and gameplay video this weekend, like even a 4-star Thing can just demolish so much content in this game like it's nothing. So you can use him as a bit of a cheesy option to get stuff like variant content down quite easily. So yeah, depends, and he might even have more value for cheesing the new variant as well that comes out tomorrow. But we'll have to wait and see on that one. Diablo buff. I would love to see a Diablo buff in the future. There has been nothing announced about a Diablo buff at the moment, so I would limit expectations, man. But Diablo, he definitely deserves a little bit more love, and hopefully they get around to him at some point in the future, but they're only like revisiting champions after Human Torch and Annihilus, to the best of my knowledge. How was Havok with Suicides? Been running them a lot recently. He can work quite well with Suicides. He works better awakened with Suicides, because when you have him awakened, you don't really need to like throw off the special one. But once you do like one special one, then it's a lot of like special 3 spam. So he's much better if you have him awaken with Suicides, but he doesn't really need them, man. It's a nice little benefit to jack up his damage a little bit more. All good, James. Thank you very much for tuning in today, dude. Certainly do appreciate it. Shall I rank for my Havok or Hyperion? They're both really good champions to rank up. If I had to pick one, I would maybe go for Hyperion, just because Hyperion is so dominant for so much content. But Havok is he's not a bad option either. They're both really good, at least in my opinion. Would I give up parry and dexterity for no more energy in the game? I really like parry and dexterity, and a lot of champions rely on them, so I would, yeah, not like to do that, man. Like, I wouldn't be able to play my Sunspot if I didn't have parry. Gosh, that would be annoying. And my Stealth Suit Spider-Man without dexterity wouldn't be able to refresh his pulse his buffs. So yeah, I've no plans to. Wrong path. I don't think we got the wrong path there. We just didn't take the connecting one. So it doesn't matter if you leave like that bit open, as long as you get the nodes. So we should be good, man. We should be good. Fingers crossed. And then I can tell, or maybe I'm going to be wrong, man. Maybe I'm going to be wrong, but I'm pretty sure we don't have to hit every single connecting node. It's just sorry, every single connecting like dot and line. It's just the nodes you have to hit, to the best of my knowledge, man. But a lot of people spamming the wrong path in chat, so maybe they're wrong or maybe I'm wrong, but we're gonna find out very shortly, man, to get this Mr. Sinister down. Maybe I messed up something else on the way. Whew, sorted, boys. Let's have a look, boys. Let's have a look. Danis, hopefully we're on the It Doesn't Matter team, but I don't know, there's a few people in chat, mate. We'll have to see who is right. Just got a 5-star Havok, worth using my Mutant Awakening gem on, or should you save it for Namor? I'd save it for Namor or Omega, dude. Those are kind of the top two I would say for a 5-star Mutant gem, because Havok, he doesn't really need his Awakened ability, but it does provide a small boost to the character, but it's not as like essential as Omega Red or Namor. Right, my stacks are about to detonate there. I used a special 1, I'm not really too sure why. But let's go back to the special 3. Okay, hopefully that should be enough. Fingers crossed. Do we have the ability accuracy? Oh no, no, please no, not this interaction. Oh, damn it. Okay, so the ability accuracy reduction prevented my prowess from triggering, which prevented me from getting increased special damage, which prevented me from killing Mr. Sinister. So that is a sucky interaction there, boys. Now he's got crazy stacks of fury. And he's not taking any debuffs. Oh, maybe he is taking debuffs. Come on. Oh, no, I should have just stuck to the special ones. Oh, what a rookie mistake, man. I've had that against Domino before, but Mr. Sinister, it's guaranteed, so... I should have waited. I literally needed to wait like 1 more second on that first special 3. But it's alright, lads, because we got Ant-Man to finish this one off, and Ant-Man, as many of you know, is actually the best champion in this game. What is this RNG, mate? We've had terrible luck applying the fatigue debuffs. We've got none of them. I literally have none. Okay, well, let's find out if chat was right or if I am right. Yay, there we go, boys. So yeah, you don't need to connect every dot. You just need to make sure you get every single node in fight. So we didn't, boys. We're safe. We're safe, man. We're safe. Now we've just got, I think it's like 4 or 5 more paths to do. I've done all the ones in the Warlock chapter, but you still got to do like 5 more runs at Sunspot. Also, I think we got 4 or 5 here. So, what do we have node-wise? We've got EMP mod. We also have Brute Force. We've also got, whatever this one is, a bit of Bane as well. EMP mod. Does Havok work really well for EMP bot? I've totally forgotten. Well, pardon me there. That one just kind of slipped out a little bit. I forgot if yeah, I forgot if Havok works really well for EMP mod. God, Mr. Sandman, dude, I love this shirt, man. It's from River Island Summer Collection, and I'm looking very handsome. But the missus, she does like this shirt as well. So there is that element, man. There is that element. But I think I'm looking like a moderately handsome man. It's, you know, not quite as snazzy as maybe some of my Luke Cage or Spider-Gwen t-shirts, but certainly can't knock it too much, mate. I was trying to be cool and go for an intercept there. Didn't work out, boys. Didn't work out. Unfortunately not. Yeah, you don't need to cross that dotted line to be 100%, but you do need to make sure you get every single note. So it's a mistake I see people make, especially when it comes to Variant 1, because if you don't know that, then in the final chapter you're doing like 8 paths in one quest instead of 6. So yeah, it can make questing a little bit longer there. Let's go for EMP mod. I want to just see how Havok interacts with EMP mod. I'm very curious about this one. Yo, what's up? Yes, sir. Hope you're doing well. Would Mr. Sinister be a good rank 5 option, or is he mainly for defense? Mainly for defense. There are much better mutants and characters in general to rank up for offense. He's alright on offense if you have him like fully maxed out and very high signature level as well. Once you get into a few fights, but he's nothing like super special from my experience with him so far. Oh yeah, this EMP mod is awesome, man. So we're mitigating the damage like crazy, but also we're gaining like a lot of charges, which then we can just siphon into additional plasma damage. So the EMP mod node works out quite well, man. Works out quite well. Yeah, Havok's a decent counter to that. Recently discovered that you can Dex Cable Special 1 if you're really good at it. I'm still like terribly, just terrible, man. Terribly terrible at being reliable at evading Cable Special 1. But if you get the timing right, I think you need to do like a double dash back. It is possible to smash through it. It took me about a week to play Ghost Without Wasp. I can ride my bike with no handlebars. This must be a good feeling, dude. Must be a pretty good feeling. I need to hopefully get that feeling at some point as well. Just need to have a little bit of practice. The full synergy, though, it's too enjoyable to play around with, man. Straight in the bin. Hey, Seatin, I got a 5-star tech, rank 4 the rank 5 gem from variant 2. Already got Ghost to rank 5. Only options I have are Dupe Sentinel or Star-Lord. Who would I use it on? 100% Sentinel if I had to pick one of those two champions. And you've already got Ghost at rank 5. So I go for Sentinel, Ghost in 101. Because Sentinel, you got the immunities. I don't know if you maybe need him as much that you got Ghost to rank 5. But for various pieces of content, he's got a lot of solid utility on him. So, if I had to pick one, I'd either go for Sentinel, or I would wait for Warlock to see if Warlock is going to be like something super crazy. But Sentinel, I can tell you, is a solid option, man. I love my Sentinel rank 5 on the free-to-play account, WhaleMilk27. Back in the day, mate, back in the day, the last free-to-play. So much fun with that Sentinel. And he works so well for all sorts. Alright, let's bait out special 1. Get the double shock. Does the double shock cause our charges to go crazy? It does. Look at that. Oh wow, this is really fun, man. Look at this. Another one, another one. Yeah, cool. That's an awesome interaction, man. Imagine if you had like 10 stacks of EMP mod. Oh, wow. I feel like I want to play around with that one a little bit more. Where are there any EMP? There's an EMP mod Ultron in Act 6. Are there any EMP mod nodes in Act 6 aside from that Ultron? I can't think of any off the top of my head. Does anybody remember where some EMP mod nodes are? If you let me know in the live stream chat, that'd be appreciated. Because that is a really, really, really cool interaction. But we obviously need something a little bit bigger, a little bit beefier to really kind of ramp this one up a bit more. Right, sorted, mate. Will WhaleMilk27 return for variant 3? Maybe, Vox. I was thinking of doing like a rank 5 Sentinel spotlight gameplay video on WhaleMilk27, just bringing him back to go for variant 3, and then maybe doing a bit of a Sentinel showcase. But we'll see, man. We'll see how it works out. I'm excited. Sinister. Oh, Sinister doesn't he? We do have the problem of yeah, Havok's not poison immune, so it wouldn't work for that fight. Anybody that's not Sinister, just like a general opponent, I'd be curious to find out. But yeah, Havok's sick for EMP mod, man. Works an absolute treat. Oh no! It's doing so well there for a minute. Let's go again. Well, just trying to practice those, like, you know, hit once, dash back, phase intercept, rinse and repeat, because that's a good way to deal with Sentinels. It's a really good way to deal with evade characters as well, man, to really kind of pump up that damage a bit more. So it's creating a new free-to-play account each year. The theme, not every single year, because we had Whale Milker for almost 2 years. But just whenever I feel like the free-to-play account is like a bit overly stacked and the game has kind of moved on a fair bit, I think is the right time to do it, mate. Is 4-star Awakened Aegon good for Act 5.3? Definitely, man. Definitely. He's great for all of those. You should 100% awaken your Aegon. It's even good for Labyrinth of Legends, man. Even a 4-star Aegon can get Labyrinth content down. So yeah, he's just awesome. Oh, I thought we were at Special 2. Why did I think that, man? There we go. Okay, definitely not the best fight, man. I should have saved up to a Special 2 and one-shot that vision. But it worked out alright. Worked out alright once we got the hang of it. But let's smash that replay button and go again, boys. I'm interested to do 100% Uncollected on the free-to-play. I think this month is going to be... I don't know if it's going to be a little bit more of a struggle than last month, because Mysterio was definitely a pain in the ass for me to get down, man. But, yeah, we'll see how it turns out. Right, let's go for a bit of Ghost. What's that? Do medium light? Yeah, I think medium light might be a little bit better than just medium. Those light attacks, they're never hitting that hard, but I guess you might as well, you know, gain the power from it. Ah, that's beautiful, mate. Absolutely beautiful. Am I thinking of getting that 6-star Aegon today? Well, considering 6-star Aegon isn't in the new 6-star featured, I think it's very unlikely that we're going to be pulling a 6-star Aegon today. Although if he does pop up in the crystal, I'm going to be a tremendously happy man. So, wouldn't mind it, mate. Wouldn't mind it. Hey, what is up, Jess Helmet? Thank you very much for the super chat there. Seatin, I'm looking forward to meeting you, BG, Dorky Dave, Katie Candy, and Captain Bayer NYCC, my favourite MCOC YouTubers. I'm really looking forward to NYCC. It's going to be great fun. But yeah, thank you very much for the super chat there, Jess. Certainly do appreciate it. And look forward to obviously meeting yourself at New York Comic Con in, what is it? It's like 50 days time now, maybe even less than that. So it's coming up really, really fast, and I can't wait to meet my hero Caban Mike again and have all sorts of really fun conversations about stuff, man. Stuff. Just ask him how life's going, you know. Ask him how the boys are, how all the Caban employees are doing. Like, has Grounded Wisdom got a pay rise this year? Just kidding, guys. All love to Grounded Wisdom. Me and Grounded Wisdom, we actually agreed on something. About a month ago, that they should add in Uncollecteds and challenges as permanent content. So yeah, fair play to Grounded Wisdom, man. We finally found that mutual ground, and I'm so happy, boys. So happy. With Suicides, do I medium only until Fury off? With Suicides, I do medium only until Fury off. With no Fury, I do medium, 4 lights for extra power gain. Nah, fair play, dude. Makes sense. Like, there are a lot of different ways to play Ghost, depending on the matchup and setup, and I think that's what I really like about the champion, man. A lot of depth, a lot of strategy. Gotta wait for, like, the double hit on this, man. Whoa, that was smooth, mate. That was so smooth. I love it, boys. I love it. That was a really, really good takedown. I am tremendously pleased with that one, man. That worked out really, really well. Right, let's chuck in a full energy refill. Go for this Iceman. Am I an Android or ISO player? I'm definitely an ISO player, dude. I love a good iPhone, mate. iPhones are fantastic for mobile gaming. So I've got the iPhone XS Max, and I have zero regrets. Absolutely love the device. It's so powerful and runs the game beautifully. So I'm a bit of an iPhone fanboy, me. but most games are tailored for iPhone users, considering iPhone users tend to have the largest amount of disposable income, which translates in almost every Western market to most games make a lot more money from iOS than they do for Android, especially if there's sick graphics on it, boys. That is true, man, that is true. Those crit buffs are, you know, fantastic to have. Oh no! Go away! Not that message again, man. I need to make sure I friggin' update my phone before the crystal opening a little bit later this evening. Alright, sorted, mate. Yeah, I love Cynic Alex, man. He's a really good lad. We've been talking on and off for years now, man. Years. We follow each other on Twitter. Occasionally have a bit of a chat about Marvel community-related drama. But he's a good lad, man. I can appreciate Cynic Alex. That's it, Craig. We got to find out the secrets of the rig ray, dude. The secrets. I'm also looking forward to chatting with all sorts of Kabam employees and Gabe and meeting all sorts of people, seeing all the YouTubers again, mate. Looking forward to seeing everyone. I'm really looking forward to spending a weekend with Beezy as well, man. We had so much fun last year. And Beezy is, he's a top lad, mate. Top lad. It's just such a laugh, mate. I felt like just all the time we were just constantly bantering, joking about. Just having a good crack, boys. Seeing who's worth taking up. Void, She-Hulk, or Cap, Infinity War. All of them, bro. All of them. But depends on the utility you need, mate. Neither one of those three is a bad option at all. Am I going live for the crystal opening? We are going to do it live, Kai, I decided. So hopefully that goes well and my live stream doesn't embarrassingly crash this evening. That would be great. Oh no, I dashed in the wrong way. Alright, let's dash back. Facing just ran out then. Right, a little bit sloppy there, man, but we managed to bring that one home. It's those inverted controls, man. They just mess with my head a little bit when I'm playing Ghost as well, just because there's so much to pay attention to. Midway through the crystal opening, the phone updates. Dude, I'm going to smash this phone update out before we get the crystal opening going a little bit later. Has to be done, dude. Has to be done. I do not want that to happen. That would be the absolute worst, man. Seeing iOS is much superior. Seatin's iPhone interrupts gameplay for update info. Okay, you've got me there, Dan. You've got me there. But in terms of the visual gameplay and performance, man, and the loading times, iPhone is a banging phone to get if you want to play mobile video games and become a filthy, degenerate gambling addict like myself. Beautiful, mate. Absolutely beautiful. That was such a good little takedown on Cable there. I think Havok is better than Namor. I would definitely say Namor is better than Havok once you have Namor awakened and at like a fully maxed out dupe level. So I definitely use the gem on Namor, and I definitely put every single stone you have into Namor as well, because you want to max out that dupe ability, bro. But I like Havok a lot. I like Namor a lot. They're both fantastic champions. How do you 7 combo off a stun with Symbiote Supreme? So you need to have the armor phase active, so you have more block proficiency, and then it's double medium 5 combo, John. But make sure you've got, you know, all the masteries that increase like stun duration and 3 out of 3 in parry. But it's only during the armor phase that you can pull that one off. So after a special 3, or when he rotates around to that one naturally. Oh no! Oh, I forgot about the armor break node. I didn't phase there because of it, man. What an absolute ass tier play. Alright, let's see if that's enough. Should be. Okay, I've got to be aware, man. Got to be aware that there's a very anti-ghost node going on here. But we can still get through it. It's not too much of a problem at all. Seen open crystal before getting update. After update, it seems rigged. Oh, gosh. Who knows, man? Who knows? Could be this magical not updating. I didn't think it has any sort of impact. But we'll see, man. We'll see. You might be right tonight. I'm gonna update and pull Deadpool 5 times in a row. That would just be a horrendous outcome. But who knows, mate? Who knows? All right, that should be enough. Perfect. That's it, mate. No worries, John. You're welcome, dude. See, I'm in Act 5, Chapter 3, and I have Archangel, Sabretooth, Havok, and Emma Frost. Who should I rank up? If you need to do, like, Act 5 100%, it's really good to have a fully maxed out Archangel, because he works really well for a lot of stuff. So I'd maybe lean toward the Archangel. But, honestly, dude, none of those champions are bad at all. They're all really, really good characters. So go for the one that you enjoy the most, but personally, I would lean toward the Archangel if I were in your situation there, dude. Who should I take to rank 5? Heimdall or Iceman? I wouldn't rank 5 Heimdall. But Iceman, he's alright to take to rank 5. I imagine you mean 4-star champions there. So rank 5 4-star Iceman can be very useful for a lot of stuff. So yeah, maybe Iceman if I had to pick one out of those two, dude. Alright, let's throw that off. The feedback will sort him out now. And so will this. Perfect, mate. Perfect. What's that? I should try World of Kings. Maybe quit playing Contest of Champions. Damn, man. Fair play. Fair play. Swipe, tap, tap, swipe. I feel like once you get to a certain level, and it's kind of past Realm of Legends, when it comes to like deeper Act 5, Act 6 stuff, the game is significantly more than just kind of swipe, tap, tap. There's a lot to pay attention to, especially when it comes to all sorts of different character rotations. Realm of Legends is, yeah, just really easy for the most part. I think we got it done in like a month on the free-to-play account. So Realm of Legends isn't the reason why I play this game. I love some of the intricate combat when it comes to the end game. Right, sort it out. Nice little special too to finish that one off. Is Punisher 2099 a powerful 5-star? Not really. He's got some alright utility. When you get to 100 battery, he hits fairly hard, but he's just not really that great of a champion. Until what level would I say max 4 stars are still relevant? They can be useful for like pretty much everything, apart from Act 6, in all honesty, dude. Even for the first 2 variants, like a God tier, beyond God tier 4-star will still absolutely shred through so many different fights and content. So yeah, it's everything apart from Act 6, and Act 6 at the moment doesn't really matter as much, just because the rewards suck for it. Like, the rewards for variant are so much better for the time and effort that you invest. We have a new variant coming out tomorrow, and you can use 4 stars in that, so I'm excited to see if 4 stars are going to work out quite well in that one, and just be viable and interesting. Alright, there we go, mate. How good is Cable's Awakened ability? It's alright to have, but Cable is certainly not the best champion out there. His Awakened ability, I think it's the one, does that? Oh yeah, it gives you more power gain, right? Power gain buffs. So yeah, a bit more damage, bit more regeneration. It's alright to have, man. It's alright to have. But it's certainly not essential, or doesn't really increase the character, you know, too much in terms of his overall performance. But it's a nice little bonus if you are some lunatic that enjoys playing Cable. So, you know, I've Ghost ranked to Duped. Would I take any of these to rank to Unduped? Aegon, Void, Venom, Duck, and Thing. Unawakened, the only one I would probably take up is Thing. But yeah, definitely Aegon and Void if either of those were awakened. Right, the inverted controls are just messing with my head a little bit here. Oh no, I don't have the... What is it? I might be dead here, man. I don't have the hood synergy. If I had the hood synergy, I wouldn't have taken a scratch there. But, yeah, I messed up a little bit. Was playing a bit too aggressive. But, you know, we've almost got him down. We just need to use Ghost to finish this man off here. I quite like having this setup of having like a backup Ghost. It's really good. Especially while I'm still learning to play a little bit. Ghost plus inverted controls is definitely not my forte just yet though, boys. Just grab Medusa if she's free and don't worry about specials. Yeah, I could do, but we'll just stick with Ghost. We've got one more run to do, man, so we are very, very close to getting there now on this chapter, and then we've got 5 more runs at Sunspot, and we're done. Looking forward to it. Just so then I can have a little bit of time, probably like an hour or so to relax before we get into tonight's crystal opening. And then I imagine there might be a video or two that spurs on from that. Perfect, mate. Absolutely perfect. Oh, damn, those are some really, really good misses on Cable Special 1. It's really a scenario where you're just going to get so much value. If we had Ghost Awakened, our Awakened ability there, just a crazy amount of power gain for multiple projectile hits. Should I awaken Cap Infinity War or Thor Ragnarok? Definitely go for Cap, but only if you have, because Cap needs a lot of signature levels. So I'd only go for Cap if you do have a lot of signature stones to pour into him. Is Sentinel good for 6.2? He's I don't think there's like anywhere he's super special for 6.2. To the best of my memory, he's all right for it. He works for it. Like some of the fights, but there's a lot of different stuff you need for Act 6.2. But Sentinel's really good for 6.1, man, especially the initial clear there. Very good for dealing with the Arc Overload Crossbones and the final Sentinel and Sabertooth boss, and like he's just a great all-around champion for a lot of stuff in Act 6. What's the best crystal openings to do? Do you mean in terms of YouTube views? I imagine you typed yourself MCOC crystal openings. So, well, the best ones, if you can, 6-star featured crystal openings, 6-star crystal openings, and then Cavalier crystal openings. So, all that stuff, mate. People love the Cavaliers, mate. They love the Cavaliers. It's got to be a high-stakes opening that's going to somehow maybe benefit or change your roster. Gotta get the people interested there, MCOC crystal openings. Hey, Seatin, Domino or a Mega Red for my first rank 5, both awakened. I don't run Suicides. If you don't run Suicides, I would definitely go for Domino out of those two as your first rank 5 there. Domino, I've got a rank 5, man. Amazing champion to have up there. Zero regrets, because you can win like 90% of this game's content just by like parry and then heavy. It's just really, really straightforward to do. Who would I consider to be the best champion in the game overall? Oh my goodness. That's a blooming notification again. I can't wait to end this live stream and just update, man. Just get these notifications from stopping to pop up. Like, they weren't like this at all this morning. It's just like ever since we started live streaming. Relentless barrage. Anyway, what was I trying to answer? Best champion in the game? Depends on the matchup and scenario, really. Like, all of the Beyond God tier champions have their uses, man, and matchups where they could be considered the best, at least in my opinion. But Aegon or Ghost, I'd maybe say off the cuff. I really like Ghost, man. Big fan of Ghost. Corvus in some scenarios as well. But there is no definitive best champion in this game. There's just a lot of good characters depending on the matchup and what you're trying to do. Oh no! Just messed up that last intercept there. There we go, boys. Straight in the bin. Yo, what is up, Rego? Thank you very much for the super chat there. How would I recommend getting through 5.2.3 and specifically the masochism node? The masochism node. Are you on about, because that's the buffet chapter, right? 5.2.3. And if you're going for like initial completion, I don't think you need to deal with a masochism node in that one. But 5.2.4. There we go. Okay, that makes sense, man. That makes sense. So what I'd advise is I'd look up on YouTube. I did a free-to-play run-through a few months back now, only using kind of like mid-tier 440 champions. So that is kind of the best way to, learn, is just by watching that run, really, because it's a really good example of how you can use lesser-powered champions, just play around masochism. But masochism is all about kind of adjusting your playstyle and baiting out heavy attacks, baiting out special wands, and trying to intercept if you have the ability to do that. But if you're not confident at intercepting, then you just want to bait out heavies and bait out special wands. So yeah, it's a little bit of an annoyance, man. But once you get used to it, like, my advice is just have a lot of practice runs so you can get used to fighting that node and not relying on parry. And then once you're more used to it and more comfortable with it, then chuck on boost and go for a full clear there. But make sure you bring a bleed immune champion as well for the final storm boss as well. But yeah, thank you very much for the super chat, so I certainly do appreciate it. And definitely just type in like free-to-play lines in the sand into YouTube, and the video and run that I was talking about should appear. But it is a tricky one, man, so don't beat yourself up if you ever are having like a bit of a hard time learning masochism, because it's a very annoying node to like learn how to fight for the first time. So a lot of people get stuck there. That is like the #1 place that people get stuck in this game. But once you figure out how to destroy it, you're going to be a much better player. When it's that big 6-star feature crystal opening happen, it's going to be about 6:15. So I just need to make sure that the 6-star feature crystal is going to be like everything that it was promised to be from the data mine info. And if that's the case, mate, we're going to go straight in. So I just want a few minutes. I want to make sure I'm not live, just in case it is like a completely different crystal set, or maybe they've removed Ghost. So yeah, we'll see, dude. We'll see. If they have removed Ghost, I'm going to go for basics. But if Ghost is still in there along with Namor, then we are going to go for 5 of the new features. So I'm looking forward to it, man. I'm really looking forward to it. A little bit nervous, a little bit excited. Bit of both there, mate. Bit of both. But it should hopefully be a really good day, man. Really good day. Fingers crossed. Oh yeah. Also, if you're lucky enough to have Sabretooth for Killmonger, makes masochism not work. Proximus parries can completely ignore masochism as well. And there are a few champions that do have just weird abilities to help you bypass and cheese that node. Oh no, I shouldn't have gone for the parry there. For the parry and then heavy. Just didn't have time to do that with Karnak's stun. I think I went for a medium heavy. Thanks for the advice. You're the best. Keep it up. Oh, thank you very much, MCOC Crystal Opening. Certainly do appreciate it. Absolutely mad love to you for the super chats there today. was Hyperion's Awakened ability. So just as a heads up, if you want to see the Awakened ability of any champion, you want to go to onm.ai.com, because then you can see like the full information on Awakened abilities and also signature levels. If the moderator could like chuck a link to that site in chat, that'd be amazing. But yeah, if you go to that website, man, you can get all the information. But Hyperion's Awakened ability allows him to get increased buff duration, which affects his furies, it affects his power gain, it affects his regeneration, and it's just really, really good, man. Very valuable for the champion to have. Get a lot more damage output if you do have an awakened version of Hyperion, because you can stack the furies. The power gains are longer, so your special 3 buffs last longer as well, because as a result of the power gains being longer, you can have more uptime on them. So yeah, Hyperion Awakened, especially as a 5-star, is just crazy good, man. Yo, what is up, KT1? Hope you're doing well. Dude, I saw that Namor cheese yesterday. People are linking it all over line chat, dude. That was that's a very, very jammy takedown on Thanos, which is, I imagine, going to be fixed quite soon, man. I can't believe they had that oversight on that node interaction, but it was tremendously amusing to watch. That's the one. Thank you so much, dude. Certainly appreciate you chucking that link in chat. So the link to onm.ai is in chat. It's a great website if you need like champion information, signature abilities, and it can tell you like how many, if you invest like this amount of signature levels in a character, what am I going to get in terms of the benefit from those stones. It can tell you exact figures, exact numbers. So if you're looking to make more informed awakening, rank up, gameplay, whatever decisions, it's a good website, man. Really, really good website. I think I might do at some point, Lone. I need to update my best unawakened champions tier list, which I'm planning on doing fairly shortly in the next week or so, because it has been a couple of months since I got around to doing that now, mate. How do you get so much power, Symbiote Supreme? What do you mean by that, Dynamic Arrow? Like, as in generate power? Just need Mystic Dispersion, ideally, and just spam attacks, because whenever you stagger or nullify, then you gain, like, it's something like Symbiote Charge, and when you gain a bit of that, mate, you are having a fun time. It's the first time I fought Invisible Woman, actually, outside of the monthly EQ. I don't think she was just that random mob the previous month. Right, there we go. Yo, what is up, Jew Fusion? Thank you very much for the $2 super chat there, sir. 5-star She-Hulk Awakened or Quake to rank 4. Damn, Jew, that is a tough decision, man. A really, really tough decision. What would I say? I'd say that Variant 3 comes out tomorrow, and both of the champions can be taken to rank 4 via the gem that you get in Variant 3. So maybe you could do Variant 3 100% with the champions you've already got, get 2 science gems, and rank 4 them both. Maybe that's the play, dude. That's the play. But if you only have the resources to rank 1, then yeah, maybe figure out which one's going to help you 100% the new variant more when the content comes out, and then go for that one. But they're both great champions, man. I can't pick which one I go for rank 4. Like, personally, I like She-Hulk so much that I'd lean toward her. But if you're a sick Quake player, man, then Quake is just still one of the craziest champions overall in the game. A lot of utility that she's got going on for her. But again, those 2016 rank up gems, get both of those both of those lasses up, mate. Seatin, should I use my 5-star Mystic Awakening gem on Magic, or wait for a better Mystic champion? If you're a big fan of playing Magic and you want to take her up to rank 4, rank 5, she is definitely one of the top 2, I would say, to use her gem on, and she does benefit if you're a die-hard Magic player from that Awakened ability a fair bit, because you're going to gain even more Limbo states, which can save you quite a lot if you do fail an intercept, or be used to kind of absorb all sorts of fun and interactive damage and rewind it with Limbo. So yeah, it depends how dedicated you are to being a sick Magic player, but if you love her, man, I would say she's not a bad option to use it on. Unless you want to save it for Symbiote Supreme for his Awakened ability in Prestige. Right, that should be enough there. Pretty swish old matchup there, mate. Either rank 4 Sentinel Awakened. Oh, you're going to be having a great time, I imagine, in the new variant there, G-Fusion. But yeah, thank you very much for the super chat, dude. Certainly do appreciate it. Hey, Seatin, how many 4-star sig levels do I need for my 4-star cap Infinity War for him to be useful? As many as possible. Ideally, you need to max him out to have all the utility from his Awakened ability be 100% guaranteed. But the more levels, the better, essentially, dude. But ideally, you want 99 in that, man. Oh, I hate this oscillate node, man. Come on, special attack. Let's go. What? Dude, I swear I didn't mean to press that special one. Oh, no. Ah, mistakes are made, boys. Mistakes are made. That was an utterly disgraceful performance. I'm so sorry there. Yo, what's up, Beardo? Hope you're doing well today, mate. Thank you very much, dude, for the $2 super chat. I'm very much looking forward. I'm excited today, dude. I'm excited. Also, a little bit nervous about the 6-star opening tonight. So I've been saving up for ages for this one, dude. So hopefully it's going to be eventful, man. Hopefully it's going to be eventful. But we'll see. It's either going to be amazing or I'm just going to get absolutely ruined on the crystals. But hopefully it's going to be amazing, man. Hopefully it's going to be a really good time. Right, let's go for... Do you want to go for the rest of Tank Buster here? Is there another path? I guess we got to do them all, mate. So we might as well start cracking on. Right, let's just finish off Tank Buster. What I think of the Summoner Showdown so far, I really like it overall as an opportunity. I like that they're inviting so many players that I've known for a really, really long time, but people just haven't really heard about, and I like that it's a big treat for a lot of long-time MCOC content creators to get flown out to New York and go to Marvel HQ and all that. With that said, the last Summoner Showdown challenge was a little bit more exciting because you had Maestro, but the challenges are a little bit lame. They're a little bit lame overall in comparison to what they, what I'd personally do if I was making these challenges. Because, what have we seen? We've seen like a Survive War Machine challenge, like just spam dexterity on him. We've seen a Fight Deadpool challenge. Deadpool's really easy to beat. And then we've seen a Fight Maestro challenge. Maestro, again, a little bit more spicy, man, but Maestro is like the hottest champion of 2016. And we are in 2019 now, so I'd like to see some crazy Korg, Sinister challenges, Thing challenges, something that makes people like think or really kind of engages you as a unique challenge or piece of content, or maybe some sort of alternate version of the collector. But yeah, it's alright though. I like that so many good MCOC content creators are getting treated, mate, to a free trip to New York. I think that's great. It's great for a lot of people, man. What do I think about Havok in MCOC? What do I think about Havok in MCOC? I love Havok, Gav. He's really, really good. Got some crazy burst damage. We've got a lot of Havok gameplay videos on the channel. We've got a 4-star Unawakened one. Sorry, a 5-star rank 4 one, tackling a lot of variant content. And we also have the 5-star rank 5 one. So yeah, if you want to check out a lot of Havok gameplay, man, just type in 5-star Havok Seatin on YouTube. And a lot of videos are going to come up, dude. We've done a fair bit of content covering that character. Right. Is that going to be enough? Actually, Tank Buster. Does Wasp work quite well on Tank Buster? She has very, very low block proficiency. She might do. Let's have a little bit of a look, man. I think Wasp could be an interesting one when it comes to Tank Buster here, because it increases power rate based on the attacker's block proficiency, and I think it's like the higher the worse, right? So this should be lower the better, and Wasp should be theoretically good, but it doesn't really look like it's made too much of a difference, in all honesty, and I totally missed the heavy there. Whew, nice little combo to end that one off. We went for a heavy straight into a special one to get the Fury bonus of Havok. As Havok just slots so well into the Quantum Trinity, man. He gains a massive benefit himself, but he also really beefs up Wasp. So yeah, appreciate this boy, man. He's awesome. Yo, what is up? Cody, just finished my 6.3 video. Also, I'm in the beta, and it's pretty fun. Took Aegon to 6.3.6 for the boss solo. Who are the bosses at the moment, Cody? I'm interested to get that spoiled for myself. So if you could let me know in chat, man, I'm very curious. Who are the bosses at the moment? I don't think 6.3. They're gonna have anybody too iconic. It's mainly 6.4. Maybe gonna see a Grandmaster fight coming out. Can I do a video on when to use the boost in the Sinister Labs and which ones are the best? Justin, until you wrote that comment, I actually forgot that there were boosts in the Sinister Labs. Yeah, I might do. I might do if I have time, man. I need to look into them and figure it out, because honestly, I haven't paid like any attention to them at all. What's that? Seeing I got my brothers ready for school and we took a stroll down only to find out it starts the next day. Oh, well, you know, that is that's a good thing to find out, dudes. Hopefully you enjoy your day off today. Bido is the last boss in 6.3. Could somebody send me like screenshots of the 6.3 beta on Twitter? That'd be amazing if somebody could sort that out, man. Yeah, Karina's got to be she's got to be the final boss, man. Got to be the final boss in 6.4.6. Yo, thank you very much, Hyper. Certainly do appreciate the kind words there. Just pulled Proxima C, and is she good? Waleed, we have a video on the channel, 6-star Proxima rank up and gameplay, dude. Check it out. She is very fun to play. And she works, if you can get used to her style, and if you like the style of complete the missions and gain ultimate power and win the game, then you're going to like her quite a bit. But I think in the future, she's going to be even better for all sorts of content. She's really, really, really good for the maze back around Christmas. Problem with Proxima is she's so much overkill for a lot of fights and scenarios. And mad love to the new member of the channel, Bonnie. Yes, thank you very much for supporting the channel. Certainly do appreciate it there, Bonnie. I don't believe I've seen too much of you about on the channel, but yeah, let me know if there's anything I can help you with in chat. I think that might be enough. Yeah, that's fine, mate. That's fine. Just for my third 6-star yellow jacket. Oh, temporal. Guys, if you got a 6-star, don't open it till tonight, man. You've got a lot of new characters coming in the 6-star tonight. But that is that's unfortunate, man. That is really, really unfortunate. But this evening, just as a heads up, like Nick Fury, Captain Marvel, Cull Obsidian, Human Torch, Annihilus, Ronin, Carnage, Doctor Strange, and a few more champions are entering the basic pool. So yeah, some good stuff going in there, man. A few solid Beyond God tier champions, and a few champions of incredibly high value that are better than 20 more levels on Deadpool X-Force or a 6-star yellow jacket. Right, let's go for that. Perfect. Hey, what's up, Croy? Hope you're doing well today. First 3 bosses were Medusa, Havok, and Nick Fury, and last is Cap Infinity War. Thank you very much for the heads up on that, dude. Who's like the hardest boss so far, at least in your opinion, and how is it overall? I've been hearing really good stuff all day today about the 6.3 beta. But there we go. Massive love to Cody Armstrong, who's just sent me across a screenshot of the beta there. So let's quickly get rid of that and have a little bit of a look. So, these are potentially some tricky bosses. But yeah, Medusa, Nick Fury, Havok, Iron Man, Infinity War, and Mysterio. Interesting. Like all pretty menacing champions, aside from Cap Infinity War, man, who's not you know, as menacing there. But I'm curious to see what kind of nodes they're gonna have, what buffs they're gonna have, the interactions as well. 6-star thing is unstoppable. He's a tremendously fun champion to play, but he can be stopped with any form of damage that he is not immune to, man. Temporal Mage, totally forgot about the new pool too. I need vodka. Oh, mate, dude. It's the next crystal. It's gonna cheer up for you, man. It's gonna cheer up for you. I know the feeling though. It's never nice to grind out ages for a 6-star champion, only for it to be a character that you are almost never gonna use. It's just not a terribly fun one, mate. Not a terribly fun one at all. Because I got so shafted on the free-to-play account for a lot of my 6-star champions. We got like Rocket, Loki, Thor, Jane Foster. Who else did we get as well? And then we got Sentinel and Cap Infinity War. So it wasn't all bad, man. But we definitely took some very, very bad champions on Whale Milk 27. Oh, thank you very much, Bonnie. I certainly do appreciate all the support there. Yo, Seatin, congrats on the last set of featured pulls. Pretty insane. Evan, dude, thank you so much, man. The Cavaliers were banging, mate. They were such a good time. Got me very excited for the Warlock Cavaliers, man. Warlock looks crazy good. And I really hope we can get a 5 or 6-star version of him. So, we'll see, man. We'll see. But also some more chances to potentially awaken Sunspot as well. But I feel like, I don't know if I'm so keen on Sunspot that I might just take him up to rank 5 if we don't get him today. Rank 5, a Mega Red or Sentinel, both awaken. Thanks for all the help. Both are really good to rank 4, dude. Yeah, it depends, like, tomorrow, because what you could do, again, tomorrow, man, if you, like, have the rank 4 Sentinel, you take him into the new variant, you could complete it, and you could get a rank 4 mutant gem that you could use in Omega. Then you could 100% it if Sentinel is like the god for the new variant, and then get a rank 5 gem for Omega. So then you've got, you know, everything ranked up, man. So that's a potential way to play it, dude. I don't know if you want to wait and see just to the new variant and who's going to be the most valuable. But in your scenario, that's probably what I do, mate. But Omega's not a bad option to rank up either, man, at all. But it depends how, like, dominant Sentinel is for the new variant, because ranking up that Sentinel could give you an easy rank 5, and that rank 5 could be Omega. So there's I don't know if that's like maybe too much of an optimistic approach, but it's just what popped into my head, eh? Sunspot versus Human Torch. I think overall Human Torch has more utility at the moment in terms of the way that he interacts with certain nodes and can reverse regeneration and that. But Sunspot just has a lot more damage, man. A lot more damage in any matchup where you can really get the champion going. Aside from maybe Mystic matchups or high energy damage matchups. But I'm hoping the Human Torch buff is going to be quite good. But Sunspot, I think for a lot of people, is just more enjoyable and practical to play in shorter fights. But Human Torch, I'm not a Human Torch hater, man. I'm quite a big fan of Human Torch. He just needs a little bit more in the matchups where he can't gain those smolder charges at the moment. That's the biggest thing that kind of cripples the character a bit. If I awaken 6-star Ebony Moore, I think you should rank 2 him for the memes. Oh my goodness. I think I'm going to hard pass on that one, Paul. But maybe he's going to get buffed in the future, right? You know, they're doing these champion revamps, champion buffs and all that stuff. So maybe he's going to get buffed. Maybe he's going to be pretty good. Yo, what is up, Killer Beezy? Hope you're doing well today, my dude. Always an absolute pleasure to see a gentleman such as yourself knocking about in the stream today. What's that? Sorry to spam, but I mentioned in my Mysterio gameplay video using special tank and damage, and letting the reflect kill the opponent really isn't a viable strat. Oh, because it doesn't work like Electro's does. So it's only like up to a percentage of his health pool. So it's not, you know, you're sacrificing like all your health for like best case scenario about like 15k damage. So it's just not really worth it, you know. I can show you a video. I can record a video sometime on it, man, because it's a question a lot of people have been asking, but it essentially doesn't work like Electro's does. It needs to be based off the damage that's actually dealt out of your health pool in comparison to the damage you take on the server. So even if you do take a hit of 1,000,000, you're only going to reflect. I think it's because it's not an immediate reflect. That might be one of the reasons. Because Electro's is just an immediate reflect. So yeah, maybe that's the reason why. But that was literally, I remember getting Mysterio. It was literally like the first thing I tested when I took up the 3-star version on day 1 of getting him. Because I wanted to see if there was some sort of cheese there, mate. I hope Sentinel was a god on new variant, having 5-star rank 4 already. Oh, I imagine with the node, like, how can he be bad for variant? Like, honestly, it looks too good, mate. It looks way too good. So, I'm hoping, here's hoping. Hey, what is up, Bonnie? Is it Sunspot worth a generic gem or wait for another mutant? Is it worth to start a YouTube channel when I will have some original content? Depends, dude. You know, what you want to do YouTube for. Like, if you just want to upload some gameplay videos and stuff to share with the community and Alliance members, you might as well, dude. You know, depends what your ambitions are when it comes to YouTube. Sunspot, I would say, is probably not worth a generic gem. He's a really good character, but other characters across all of the classes, the Beyond God tier characters, I would say need it much more in comparison to Sunspot. So yeah, I wouldn't use a generic. I'd maybe, if you had like a Mega Red and Namor already awakened, I'd maybe use a mutant on Sunspot. But I wouldn't use a generic on him. Because I've been thinking about this exact scenario as well, man, because I don't have a mutant, but I do have a generic gem. And I really want to max out my Sunspot, so we'll see. We'll see what happens. I think I'd rather just take him to rank 5 unawakened and awaken him eventually. Am I still at my parents' place? I am for now, David. It's not long, mate. Not long. I made some waves on the studio yesterday because I had to get all of my upstairs ceiling done because it was just really, really manky from the previous owner. So I got it all replastered, mate, painted it all, and started kind of continuing to work on my studio yesterday. But we still need to sort out our bedroom and a few other rooms upstairs before we can move in. It's kind of like my bedroom and studio that just need to be sorted out before we can move in. So I think it should be, if all goes to plan, about 2-3 weeks before I'm out of my parents' garden. But we've probably still got the Warlock Cavaliers in my parents' garden. So yeah, we'll see, man. We'll see what happens. Hopefully it all goes to plan. It's all been a very interesting experience so far. I'm not a veteran player. Should I rank for 4-star Medusa? Yeah, definitely. She's really great for shutting down all sorts of robots. So if you are looking to have a solid option for Act 5, progressing in general, like Medusa's a really good champion to take up. So I'd definitely go for it. She's not a rank up that you're going to regret there. Yo, dude, I'm ready for Variant 3, man. I'm more excited for our Skype call. I feel like we're going to have so much fun tomorrow doing Variant 3. It's going to be a really, really good time. But we'll see, man. We'll see how it turns out. Don't know if I want to, like, zerg through it, and then when it comes to 100%, have a little bit more fun, man. See if we can just complete it as quickly as possible. Then play around with some different champions toward the end of the live stream. See who works out well. I feel like we got to test out Sentinel at some point tomorrow, man. But we shall see what some of the challenges are. How do I feel about the Colossus special change? I think the new animations are a little bit more fluid, so I like them. But I'm more interested for the full Colossus revamp, man. I'm very curious to see what they do with that one. It's not long, too long now. It's like a week and a bit till we find out all the information and can see some beta gameplay of the Colossus and Old Man Logan bus, man. So it should be a pretty good time. Sorted, mate. Sorted. Oh, Zane, I'm very excited, man. I'm very excited. Yo, what is up, Slight? Hope you're doing well, dude. When am I going to open the 6-star crystals? It's going to be 6:15, so it's going to be like an hour and a half from now. In the Parents' Garden is such a staple of the stream, though. I know, man. I know. It's gonna be weird, bro. It's gonna be weird. But well, we'll see. We'll see how we can adapt. Perfect, mate. Perfect. Yeah, I hope it's going to be really awesome. It's got a bit to live up to, man. There's a lot of eager hype surrounding Variant 3, but I hope it's going to be a good bit of content. Yo, what is up, Julian? Yes, I got my 5-star Colossus all ready to be ranked up. Hope the buffs are good. So do I, man. So do I. I think from looking at the early abilities, what was it? I remember feeling like Old Man Logan was going to be a little bit better than Colossus was, but if Colossus like still gets his synergies with Omega Red and Emma Frost, then there could be some insanity potential there. The Colossus Trinity, mate. So, I have a 4-star Skill Awakening gem that I can use on Nick Fury, Aegon, or Gwenpool with 15 skill SIGs. Who would I use it on? I'd definitely go for the Aegon if I had to pick one of those there, Captain Melegodus. Just because, yeah, Aegon's crazy good, man. He's crazy good for, like, everything in the game. And even a 4-star, you can get your first run of Labyrinth done with. So, yeah, I'd go for the Aegon, man. I'd definitely go for the Aegon. I'm a new player, and I was just wondering, is 4-star Ghost Rider good? Ghost Rider's really, really good, man. It's got, he's a little bit more of a tricky champion to play, because he takes a while to learn. There's a lot of stuff going on with Ghost Rider and his judgments and various combos to get, you know, your Fury, your Bleed, all sorts of stuff. But Ghost Rider is an incredibly good champion, has a lot of regeneration potential, a lot of really good utility as well. So yeah, he's a good champion. See pop up in your crystals, dude. Right, I think we can just burst him down. Okay, he resisted my crit there. I was a little bit worried on the very last hit, but I think we might be done now. Are we 100% done? Yeah, we are. Okay, that's perfect, man. Well, that was a really easy and straightforward run today. So we are on right now at the end of the stream. We are on what is it? 74,900 6-star shards, but we also do have like 5 stars to open as well. So yeah, when it comes to the crystal opening later, we're gonna go for a featured 5-star hero crystal, and then maybe I think I might just go for like 4 basics, man. So yeah, it should be a fun one, man. Should be a really fun one, but we're going to be back in just over an hour's time, about an hour and a half, to do this brand new featured 6-star hero crystal opening, when it updates to have like Ghost Namor in, but also mad love to beast mode for the super chats. Super chats are now enabled in my country. Thought I'd show my support. Would I rank for Blade, Aegon, She-Hulk, or Archangel? Only She-Hulk is awakened. Keep up the great content. Ooh, who would I say? Unawakened. Okay, so they're all unawakened. If they're all unawakened, I'd maybe go She-Hulk. Yeah, I think that's who I'd lean toward Unawakened. Like, Blade isn't bad Unawakened. Aegon is going to be the best option if you had them all awakened there. But yeah, I'd maybe lean toward She-Hulk there. But thank you very much, Beast Mode, for the super chat, man. Certainly do appreciate it. So yeah, we're going to be back in like an hour and a bit, lads, to do the massive 6-star crystal opening. Thank you all so much for watching. Take care, and I hope that you have an absolutely fantastic day.